Hello, Butterfly. This is Stephanie. Welcome to Butterfly Dreams. Today, I want to share with you a very exciting project. I will be making shakers for your planners. How fun is this? And no fuse tool needed, which is the most exciting part about this. I use the XOXO Pastel Digital by My Crafty Boutique to create this project. And I will link all of the information down below in case you're interested in getting this digital. So the first thing I did was print out my design on Vellum. I'm going to grab my Vellum and I'm going to measure out the size that I want. So this is an insert from my Kiki K planner and I'm going to use this as my guide. We're going to fold our paper in half, so we need to mark it so that it is long enough to fold in half. I'm going to grab our trusty paper trimmer. We're just going to cut along our markings. So once you have trimmed down your vellum, you will be left with a shape like this. So what we're going to do at this point is just fold it in half as even as we possibly can. The next step that it's important is that we're going to take our insert and we're going to mark our holes. Try to make your markings light, and I recommend investing in one of these high polymer erasers. You can find them at Dollar Tree. They erase very cleanly. Okay, so now we are going to grab some double-sided tape, preferably a skinny double-sided tape. You're going to carefully, because you don't want to stick this in the wrong place by mistake. So you're going to carefully place this right next or as close as possible to the marks that you just made. And then we'll trim it. And we'll trim this side. At this point, you can grab your eraser and erase these markings. You want to make sure you remove all of the eraser shavings. So that it doesn't stay stuck in your shaker. We don't want any of that in our shaker. Now we are going to peel the backing off. Okay, now we're going to take our laminate sheet and insert our vellum pockets into it. I really hate to waste laminate sheet. You know, this thing is like pure gold. So I always try to have other things that I can laminate along with whatever project I'm working on. But for the sake of the video, I'll take one for the team. I'll just laminate these two. So once we have laminated our vellum, we're gonna then trim around the paper. Try to go as close as possible without breaking the seals on the sides. This is the top of our insert, so we're gonna end up breaking that seal for our shaker pocket. And then for the top, we are gonna break the seal, so you're gonna go as close as possible to the vellum without cutting into the vellum. And then when we go for the top, it should be open. So this is our top, and this is where we're gonna put our shaker bits. So then we're gonna take our punch. You can also do it with a single punch if you don't have a punch for your planner. And we're gonna punch the side that we taped. Okay, then I'm gonna round my corners. It's already rounded. Now for the fun part, we're gonna start filling it with our goodies. And as usual, I'm gonna be using this glitter from Walmart. Try not to overstuff it. I'm guilty of that. This is gonna go in our planner, so we don't want it to be extremely bulky. I'm also going to use these sequins. I like to vary between sizes and shapes just to give it some interest and shaking abilities. Okay, we have that. I have some beads from Dollar Tree. Never used this in my shakers, so I'm gonna attempt to do that. Hopefully it's not gonna be too bulky. Maybe some of this for color variation. Oh yeah, that's cute. These beads allow it to really shake. You hear that? You hear that? Okay. And I have this. Maybe I'll add a little bit because while I like these bigger pieces, it has little pieces of glitter that I don't particularly like. It gets kind of stuck everywhere. So maybe. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to add is a die cut from the digital. There you go. That's your new home, guy. All right, now we're gonna seal the top. For the top, you can use clear tape to seal it, but I'm gonna opt for some washi tape. I'm gonna go with this one. Give it some lavender vibes. So what I do is just eyeball it. What I like about this shaker idea is that you can just remove the tape from the top and change it out, maybe for the seasons or your mood. That's why I like it. that it's, you know, interchangeable, because we planner people love to change our planners quite often. I love to do that. It's one of my favorite parts of plannering. Ah, yes, this is gorgeous. I love how that sounds. OMG, that is beautiful. Let's do the other one that I have just for fun. So here we have it. Let's do this. More of this fabulous glitter. And so basically the tape allows you to fill it with sequins and glitter and things without it seeping through these holes. So that's the whole point of doing that. If you had a fuse tool, you could probably use, you know, the little pockets and fuse it. I have a love-hate relationship with my fuse tool. Sometimes it works fabulously, other times it barely does a thing, and I sit there just yelling at it. Does anybody else have that same problem? I know, but it doesn't always work the best. I think this is a no fuss, no hassle way of making shakers. And most of us have these supplies in our stash already. If you want to invest in a laminator, they don't cost a lot. It'll run you about $20. I've seen, my first one was a Scotch one from Target, and it was about $20. Like I said, Aldi carries them every now and then. And I believe they sell it for around $20 as well. Ooh, I really like how those beads look. Do I want to add blue? I'm going to add some of this lavender. Yes. Oh, that's fun. Shake, 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 Sonora. And now for our die cut. We can't forget our die cut. Oh my gosh, look. How stinking cute. Okay. Now we're gonna take our washi, and I'll be using this one. I have to thank my tia Carla for hooking me up with so much beautiful washi all the time. It's thanks to her that I have these really cute bow washis. You want to make sure that you can fold it over somewhat. Yeah, I think that should be good. Okay. Do the same thing. I like that washi is pretty easy to work with. The clear tape can be a little finicky, so with the washi it's a little bit easier, and you know, if you don't apply it well, you can just remove it easily and do it again. You can't make a shaker without shaking it, right? Isn't that the whole point? So here are our 3 beautiful, super cute shakers for our planners. Let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, fly free. Bye.